Hey guys, today on this video I'll be preparing a crispy pork belly, and the way that I do it is with a salt egg crust to really draw out all the moisture from the top of the skin. That way you can get it as crispy as possible when you go to broil it. So right here I'm just cutting little divots into the actual pork belly, that way you can get some spices and marinade in it. The two spices or marinades that I'm using are a little bit of Shaoxing wine and then also Chinese 5 spice. This gives it a lot more flavor than it would if you were to just season it with salt and pepper. You do want to set your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And so now I'm actually poking holes into the skin. That way, again, we can draw out all the moisture from it. And so then once you actually start like puncturing it, you want to score it a little bit as much as you can. That way it kind of has a nice finish once it comes out of the oven. So right here, I'm actually getting the salt crust ready for the pork belly. And so you want around like at least a cup to 1 egg ratio kind of thing. You kind of just have to measure it and keep a good eye on it. You'll see how it comes out once I start mixing it together. That's the consistency that you want. That way you can bake that salt crust from it. So right here, I'm just stirring it up and slowly getting there. I actually needed to add a little bit more salt also, again, just kind of eyeballing it, because you just need to be able to get a feel for it almost. And so like you want it to be almost gravelly, like mud in a way. And so once it's ready, you want to just pour it right over the skin. Don't let it get on the sides, because it's all going to come off anyway after the first bake. So after 40 minutes, I take out the pork belly and basically want to remove the salt crust, because that's not edible. It'll be disgusting pretty much, because it's like baked egg and salt. So again, 40 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. ideally. That way you can get it ready to broil. The next part, we're gonna broil it, and that's how we get that really crisp sheen on top of the skin. It's so good. After 10 minutes from broiling, I take it out now because it's looking ready to come out. And see how it's like it's got the little blisters on it? You want that because that's how you know that all that moisture is starting to become crispy. So now I'm just going to slice it and taste it. And it turned out really good. And I highly recommend anybody who's a big fan of pork belly to try it out. This would go great in things like banh mi's or just like with a side of rice and some sauce. Like, I mean, any way you want to serve it, it's ideal for that. Alright, now I just want to thank you guys for watching this video and highly recommend you give this a try.